you shot 40% from three this year. Shot pretty high percentage the year before, something we talked about before the season. You've continuously, sharpened your axe. I think we have some clips here, off the dribble, off the move, catch and shoot. You
Mhm.
shot 40 on catch and shoot. You shot 40 off the dribble.
Yeah.
What's going well when you're shooting the ball really well?
Just consistency. I think I really worked super hard on making sure my jump shot was super consistent and making sure all the mechanics of it were consistent because I trust my work. I'd shoot thousands of shots a week, thousands. So understanding to have the confidence is there. I don't care if I miss six in a row, seven in a row, I'm still going to shoot the next one because I trust my body of work that much. But honestly, it's just making sure I'm super consistent. Like I know in the Iowa game, I went, I think 1 for 7 from three, something like that. And I was, obviously upset, but at the same time, like I looked back at the game and I looked at the consistency of my jumpers, and they weren't super consistent. But then I went to Northern Colorado or Eastern Washington, the games where I shot really well. I looked at my jump shots and I was like, oh, well, I landed the same way every time. And if I missed it, I landed probably, a little off balance here. Something like that, where I can really harp into the details of my jump shot and really understand why I missed it. Not just saying, oh, I missed that one. Like, why did you miss it? I think with the body of work I put in and, the people that have helped me fine tune my jump shot to where it can become 40% and hopefully greater, or not even hopefully, I know it'll become greater as time goes on. Um, just making sure you're able to understand those details.
Yeah, the work shows. I think consistency is definitely key. I think this one right here in transition, this is a difficult shot rhythm wise.
Yeah.
You talk about putting the work in with your handle. Is this something you're still working on pre-draft? Like being able to get to your spot, raise up, be going slow to fast, fast to slow, and just rising above?
Yeah, man. I mean, 6'6" with 7'2" wingspan. It's hard for guys to block my shot, but it's also easier for them to defend my shots if I let that happen. For me, and it goes back to that first shot, like when I was running in transition. That's honestly a shot that a lot of players probably won't take just because of the situation. Like we're only up 5. It's 12 minutes to go, and it's technically a 2-on-1 situation. Obviously number 5 gets back into play, but for me, I got ultimate confidence in myself. Like, is there a right answer for what could have happened? I mean, probably it might be driving it, get the contact, finishing at the rim, but at the same time, I got ultimate belief in myself to hit that shot, and I work on it every day. It's not a shot where that's the first time I'm taking it. So when I shot that one, I knew it was in once I let it go off my fingers because I knew how consistent my jumper was at that moment, and I did all the right things mechanically.
What do those shooting routines look like right now? And you guys got a pretty talented pre-draft group in the gym every day. Yeah, what's that look like?
Yeah, so pretty much every day we work on not the same things, but it all goes back to the same thing. So especially like catch and shoot, making sure you're always low, always balanced, always holding the follow through. And for me, I have really big hands. So one thing I was taught in this pre-draft was that sometimes I catch or during the season I was catching the ball like this, and what my coach calls the claw. So pretty much like your hands are like in this claw position, and that makes it easier for you to like mess yourself up because once you catch the ball, your hands might not be in the right place, and it also slows down the speed of your jump shot. He told me that just do it like this: hands open, hands ready, and every time I catch the ball like this, I don't even have to dip it. I just catch it and go up, and it's improved the speed of my jumper. It's improved just the power I have in it, and then it's improved definitely my hands on the ball. Like I don't have to adjust. I rarely have to adjust unless like I catch it without the laces. I gotta get to the laces real quick. Most of the time it's just from my hands in the air. But we do a lot of form shooting to make sure those details are really harped. At 7 o'clock, actually, we got shooting tonight, so we'll harp on those details. And then off the dribble, like I know we're about to get into it. My off the dribble shots have been throughout my college career have been probably the biggest, I don't want to say weakness, but non-strength. And part of it is handle, definitely, because you got to be able to have a handle to keep it in your pocket and it's not way out here, way out here. But also understanding how high and how hard the pound into your pocket has to be. I know, like I keep saying I have really long arms, which is true. I had the tendency to like when I used to take off the dribble threes, like I would dribble and then kind of chase the ball. So I'm catching it really low, and now it's a longer time to get it up here. Meanwhile, if I pound it damn near to my chest, I'm already here, wrist is loaded, and it's going in almost every time.